And your Knicks, how are you feeling about them? How far can they go this season?
Yeah, you know, I'm feeling pretty good about my Knicks.
Really?
I am. You know why? Because I'm gonna go at it. I'm gonna go at it as an over or under situation. 35 wins this season, over or under.
What do you think?
Under.
I'm going over.
You're going over.
I'm going over.
Over
because
35.
You know why? I'm going to say the Knicks this year, we go as Porzingis goes.
Mm-hmm.
Because...
That's a mouthful.
Oh, God. And you just said over 35 and credited it to Porzingis? Why don't you just turn in your basketball card right now?
Absolutely.
I mean, clear.
Listen, when we win 36 games, I'm coming back.
Who paid you off?
When we win 36 games, I'm coming back to see you.
I mean, I want to know what member, of the New York Knicks paid you off right now.
We're
That don't
well
make
on
no
our
sense.
way.
Porzingis, you didn't even say Carmelo. Hold on. You didn't even say Carmelo.
We've won 2.
You didn't even say Carmelo. You said Porzingis?
Yes. I'm going to tell you why.
What
because
is the
Melo's
matter
going
with
to be
you?
Melo. Melo's going to be Melo. We know what Melo's going to do. Melo's going to come out. He's going to score that basketball. Porzingis can stretch the floor. He can bring that 4 or 5 out to 15 feet to the three-point line, which leaves Lopez room to do what he does down there.
Lopez? Yeah. So now you bring Lopez in this
He's not a
equation.
bad player. Are you a Knicks fan or not, man? What is going on here, Stephen A? I thought you were going to be on my side with this one.
I'm a truth teller. I'm a truth teller.
Yeah, okay.
I think Porzingis, evidently not. Here's the deal. I think that Porzingis has an upside.
Yeah.
I think that in a couple of years he's going to be ready. He's averaging 11 points already. I think that he'll be fine, and he has some
developing
promise.
earlier. I think he's developing ahead of schedule.
Robin Lopez is a journeyman center. He's 7 feet and can't stay in one place. That should tell you something. He's not a scrub, but he's not a difference maker.
He's not a difference maker. I didn't say he was a difference maker. I didn't say that.
Hold on now. Hold on. I give the Knicks some love from the perspective they are looking better. They're playing harder and feistier.
Yes.
They deserve a lot of credit for that. But for you to sit up here and act like Porzingis is going to make that kind of a difference. From 17 wins, you're talking about they're going to win plus 35?
That's right.
What's the matter with you?
You heard it here first, baby. Right here on First Take. The Knicks win over 35 games this season.
You know what? I'm with Ja on this one because they are respectable and they are surprising. They won at Washington. They are surprising. And you know what?
And the East is terrible.
Hey, this kid Porzingis, he's got one thing going for him. He is tall. I mean, he is seriously tall and fairly agile. Fairly agile, and he can shoot it a little bit. Okay? And he nearly got his neck broken by when Melo fell on him the other night. I hope he gets better after that.
But did you see the putback?
Yeah.
Did you see the putback? That's what I'm looking at.
He is a rare
specimen. Basketball, man.
Gyro, with all due respect, when you're 7'3" with the wingspan like that, he doesn't even have to jump to dunk. So what do you want, a cookie? I mean, that's like sitting there and giving me credit for touching my ceiling in my crib.
No,
I mean, it ain't that damn hard.
That's fearlessness on the glass. That's what that is. That's what that is, man. And he's 19. He's a kid. Was he 19, 20? He's a kid.
Yeah.
And he's developing earlier than we thought.
Skip rule. That's what I'm going to tell you. All objectivity out of the window. Skip rule. Not Ja rule. Skip rule.
Skip rule.
That's what I'm going to call you. I mean, it's unbelievable.
We know this show is all about Skip rules, right? He rules,
Yeah, that is true.
I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
You rule when I want you to.
Yeah. So, best teams in the NBA right now are?
Golden State.
And on the other side, Cavaliers.
Golden State, Cavs. I like your Spurs. I like your Spurs to go to the championship this year.
Do you?
Yeah. They got a great addition with Aldridge.
Oh, he's been good. Yeah. And listen, Kawhi did do a number on Melo the other night because he does a number on a whole lot of dudes. And
I got a good team over there and a great organization. That's important too. It's like, you know, it's like New England. when you have a great team and a great organization, it makes for championship teams. And as you see, they win a lot.
And what do you think of the Thunder so far? Stephen A. has Westbrook winning the MVP.
I love OKC.
This year.
I'm gonna toss up between Westbrook and Steph.
Yeah,
Steph he looks
ridiculous.
He's like the video game in real life. So he's like crazy. Like he's you can't do nothing with Steph.
Stephen A., what do you think about your pick so far of Westbrook for MVP?
Well, I still, listen, the only person that's getting in his way at this moment in time is Steph Curry, and we understand why. Steph Curry's just on another level, but it's a long season, and Russell Westbrook is a pit bull. And I look at him, and I think he's coming. And I don't think that it was far beyond the pale for me to pick Russell Westbrook as my league MVP winner for this upcoming season, because I think that despite the greatness of Kevin Durant, which will shine, and he's shown, and he's definitely shown it thus far in this early part of the season, I think from a longevity perspective, I think Russell Westbrook will be right there with Steph Curry, and we will see what happens from there.
Absolutely.
You know, the one person who's standing in Russell Westbrook's way for MVP is still Kevin Durant. I'm sorry, because they are the two most explosive players to me, other than Steph, in the league, and they happen to be on the same team. And then at Houston the other night, late, they degenerated back into that, is it your turn or my turn? Are you going to shoot a three or am I going to shoot a three? And it's hard because they're both superstars.
You know, this is the craziest thing about this conversation right here is that LeBron wasn't mentioned. For the first time in probably 10 seasons.
Stephen A. broached the question yesterday, is Steph now the best player in the whole league, including LeBron?
Absolutely.
Wow. That's
absolutely. I would give Steph.
Well, because I look at LeBron. LeBron is more complete on both ends of the floor because Steph can't do defensively what LeBron can do defensively. And LeBron is a locomotive coming at you. His physicality and his physical prowess usually gives him, obviously, a decisive advantage. But he can't shoot from the perimeter like Steph Curry. He can't shoot free throws like Steph Curry. He can't shoot threes like Steph Curry. And the offensive weapon and repertoire that Steph Curry has at his disposal right now.
He can't put boys on skates
that is.
like Steph Curry.
He's one of those dudes. Right now, I just think that Steph Curry belongs in the conversation as clearly one of the top two players in all of the NBA, in the world. He's that gifted. He's that gifted.
As much as I love Steph Curry, love that he got drafted as high as he did, I would have taken him #1 in that draft.
Absolutely.
But I can't believe we're having this discussion about this skinny little kid from Davidson. You know, that skinny little kid from Davidson is now the best player in pro basketball? Better than LeBron James?
And let me tell you something, Skip, he's going to change he's going to change the way NBA plays basketball moving forward, because when you can find somebody that can shoot like that, I mean, it just the way the game is played and how it's going away from the physicality of it all, the bad boy Pistons, then the Knicks with Anthony Mason, God rest his soul, the Patrick Ewings of the world, the Charles Oakleys of the world, people like that, because it's gotten away from that, and it's a softer game where you got stretch fours and stretch fives, and you're looking at big boys play the perimeter and all of this stuff. They want shooters, and there is no shooter in NBA history better than this young brother that we're watching right now. Steph Curry is the best shooter I have ever seen.
I agree.
And you're going to see teams looking for that more and more. If you can shoot the basketball, teams are going to want you on more than ever before.
He's so fun to watch. We'll see your Knicks tonight. Porzingis and Melo, they're going to be at the Cavs, and I have good news for you why we're going to go up 2 in the division. This just in, Tom Coughlin said Jason Pierre-Paul will practice this week with the defense.
Oh, it's over.
And could make his season debut in Tampa Bay.
Call off the rest of the year.
See that?
Call it off. The division belongs.
Thank you so much for being here. This is so much fun. We'll see you after the Knicks win 35, right?
Absolutely.
All right. Up next, Titans coach Ken Wisenhunt is fired. Was Marcus Mariota's health a factor? We'll get into that after the break.